Slay!
We're back!
We haven't
Oh my
done this
God.
in forever. What were we doing? Did we have any ideas? Were we just gonna... No, but I really want to play this game with you because No. I don't like that. That was like giving...
What's the purpose of it? Like, what?
I don't know.
what do
They're
we
mostly
do?
just questions.
I know you said you don't want to
Describe a time your faith in humanity was restored.
restored. Oh God.
No, literally, like, everyone's a B word now.
Have you seen the videos of like the people? It's like I talked to you about this before, but it was like the guy asking if the New York Marathon and Boston Marathon are the same day.
Yes, you know I don't know. Okay, go
That
ahead.
was when I lost faith. When it was restored, gosh, I don't know. I can't think of.
Honestly, nothing. I
Like-
don't think I've ever seen, like...
I mean, like, anytime someone does, this is so horrible, but anytime someone does anything remotely nice, like help an old lady across the street or something
Yeah.
like that, it's so sad that something like that restores my faith in humanity.
Right? Like...
Just a random one?
Yeah, we're kind of just a messed up generation. So,
Yeah.
this world's messed up right now.
Why would you be a better detective than everyone here?
Because I like to investigate. That's all. I don't know.
Do I give you
I just put it back in here. What was... Oh. I can name multiple. What was the most awkward date you've ever been on?
I can tell you one of them was we weren't on a date. We were hanging out at this house, but it was when I had my first kiss. We were laying on his bed and he goes, "I'm gonna kiss you now," and
Anyways, it's Paige's turn, so when she's done texting Greg, we'll be fine.
no, I was texting Brianna. She
Oh.
said she started a color and she'll let us know when she's done. It may go over 8, but I said that's fine. The spray tan.
Oh.
Brianna's her name.
Okay.
When was a time someone said something hurtful to you? Is this for you to answer or me?
Me. Every day. Everyone's
You know
got
what?
something to say.
I have a time someone said something hurtful to me. It was when I was trying on a bathing suit and I said, "I look massive," and Gabby said, "Don't you?"
It wasn't a bathing suit, first off.
It was a dress.
It was a dress.
And I go, "I look massive,"
messed
and Gabby
up.
goes, "Don't you?"
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm
It's
kidding.
not what I meant. I feel so bad for that.
I
What does everyone like that you can't stand, and why do you hate it? I wonder. I have some things. Ranch.
I don't know. I was
Don't
telling
talk
Lauren
to me.
about that. She goes, "That's crazy." I said, "She also likes ketchup on steak." She goes,
That's
and
normal.
I said, and she doesn't like bologna, but she likes Spam. And Lauren goes, "What?" I was like,
What do you mean bologna's Okay.
"Can we get into work, or can we just not get interrupted?"
Who would you most like to live with for the rest of your life? Choosing your significant other is not allowed.
No, I'm kidding you.
110%. I'm tired of living with my parents. Love them to death,
Love
though.
her to death, but like, Mom.
I want my independence. And could you imagine living with you forever? Like my bestie for the restie?
No, literally.
Because we know how to give each other personal fucking space.
No, literally. Describe the most awkward situation you ever experienced. I know what it is.
Say that again?
Describe the most awkward situation you've ever experienced. I know for a fact what this is.
Mine?
Yes.
What is mine?
When you hid in your closet.
Oh my gosh. Technically it wasn't awkward because they didn't know I figured it out until I told Mom the next day. So, sorry Mom. Awkward. I don't really get
I get awkward.
awkward though.
Awkward anytime I have to talk to a man. Any date I've ever been on with a man. Any physical interaction I've had with a man.
Huh. Awkward.
I'm just awkward.
Honestly, silence. I'm trying to think what I find awkward. Have I ever told you about an awkward experience?
I don't really know.
Your eyelashes are popping off today.
Thanks.
Slay Queen. Anyways, I don't know.
You just don't get awkward.
I don't know. I really don't. Anyways.
Okay.
What conspiracy theory... What conspiracy
I already
theory
know.
do you think has some truth to it? Aliens.
Ain't no way Helen Keller's real.
That's
Ain't no
truth.
way. No, I call it a conspiracy.
That we find some truth in. You scared me. I thought it was that one B word.
What is the cruelest thing you regret saying to someone?
The incident with you. That felt...
No, it
I
was
feel so
funny
bad.
simply because I knew you didn't. You expected me to say something totally different. That's not what you
That's literally what
expected
happened.
me to say. So I tried it on and I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, okay, from the front it looks good, but from the side I look massive, and I go, I look massive. You go, don't you? And you go, no.
I didn't give you enough time to...
What social fad did you fall deepest into, girl?
Fad?
I'm
Fuck is a
embarrassed
fad?
to admit this, but I was a very deep into the Visco girl phase.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yes. A very deep into the Visco girl phase.
I never went through anything like that.
I had the checkered Vans. I had
know.
I had everything, and then
Hydro
for
Flask.
my 16th birthday, this guy I was friends with got me a hoodie that his mom made that said "and I oop."
No. When was your first kiss?
When? 8th grade. Don't know.
7th grade at a baseball field after school.
Slay.
Full on. You know what this man said to me? Just an FYI, or just so you know, I turned my head to the left. So I'm not kidding. Me and this man made out by a by the pits. What are they called?
No.
The little where they all
The
the
dugouts?
Yes, we kissed there, staying in this position, making out. While him and
I'm
this other
cool.
girl, or not him, this other girl and his friend were up in the tower making out too.
Slay. Tell us about a time you got in a heated argument.
When me and you had that huge
Oh
fight
God.
over
I
a
still
very disgusting
refuse
man.
to think about that because I.
That was a terrible time. We need to cut it out
I
of it.
still have your voicemails. Like, Paige, is everything okay? Are you being serious?
I left a voicemail.
Yeah, because I called you, or you called me, because.
You didn't answer because you were worrying me.
Yes, and you were like, Paige, are you serious? I had to remind
No,
myself. I
literally.
still have them on though.
Slay them.
But you were like, Paige, are you okay? Are you like being serious right now? And I didn't answer.
I
and
thought you were joking completely. No, this bitch went off.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it was
why
bad.
it
It was
hurt me
bad.
so
It was bad.
I
It
don't
was
know
bad.
why it hurt me
We
so
were
bad.
covered. We were covered. Cutting it out. Cutting it out. Worst time of my life ever. Girl, never mind. I about exploded when we had that. I was like, and then I went through like 15 stages of grief.
No, literally.
I went through like a
Like,
pissed off at you phase too.
I was
like,
pissed
this
off at you,
bitch.
but at the same time, I'm like, why the fuck would she so easily give us up? And I remember I was on the phone with Lauren, and I was on the phone with Lauren, and I was like, I can't believe Gabby's so easily willing to give up our friendship over a guy. And she goes, Paige, she goes, you're the one who's so
Literally!
like letting it. I go, no. I go, Gabby's still gonna date him. Gabby's still gonna be with him. I said, what? Like,
No, I would have dropped. I should have. He had me under a love spell. And then he
but-
bit my...
Anyway,
Anyways!
you told. Anyways, but no, she was like, you're the one doing it. So then I got mad at her, and I wouldn't talk to her because I'm like, I'm not the one in the wrong here.
We were both bad people back then, okay? We don't talk about it. It was
back
a really...
then. It was like 3 or 4 months ago.
No way. Was that early? If you were to sell your soul, what would you want in return for my best friend to be happy?
Oh,
110%.
my answer was so different.
Let me guess, Matt.
Yes. Anyways,
She would do anything for that man.
No,
It's bad. It's bad.
what would you name your boat?
The Big Kahuna. That's the first thing that came to mind. The big kahuna.
As you should. As you should.
Christopher.
Oh God.
When did you accidentally ruin everything but got away with it? This fucking argument.
No, one thing I constantly think about that I told you about that I refuse to talk about on here.
Babe, you didn't do anything.
Traumatized.
Babe,
It was
trust.
horrible.
Trust, it'll be okay.
I haven't talked about it since.
I can't with you. I don't give two fudgety fudged. Because we had a moment.
The
Anyways.
camera stopped and we didn't realize it, but you didn't miss much.
Oh, that's my finger. It's even closer. Anyways.
Your turn.
Oh, yeah. What were we even talking about? I don't even remember. Describe a time luck was on your side. I never have luck, so.
See, I don't really know.
Near-death experiences, I don't know.
When, like, every time I speed and there's not a cop nearby.
Literally. I speed all the time. I just get lucky. Knock on wood. Give me some wood. Mom does that to me.
If you had to spend $1 million on yourself, what would you spend it on? On yourself?
Yeah, that's for me, alright. You're too obsessed.
I'm probably
Let me
cutting this
think.
out of talking
I
about
would buy a livestock of...
I'd buy stock in Dr. Pepper.
Ooh, Pepsi, cherry Pepsi all the way. Go ahead. Wait, my turn.
Oh, God.
Tell us about your most dramatic breakup.
My turn. Oh my God, I don't know if I ever posted, I don't think I did, but I made a TikTok about like this, it was like a story time and it was like when
Lime.
broke up with me after 1.5 years because he thought we were just friends.
That is so crazy to me. We're back again because this work hates us.
Yeah.
I don't know whose turn it was. Who talks too much?
Both of us.
Oh, that's funny. Your turn.
Give me 1 sec. What?
Look at it.
Do you want me to say this one?
I'm glad you said why. I mean, I'm okay.
Who is more likely to catfish someone for their own entertainment?
Both of us. Mostly me.
See, I would feel bad after because I catfish.
No, I don't give a What would I catfish, though? Because look at me, I'm gorgeous.
No, literally.
I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Literally every man known to man. Literally.
What are these back here?
I don't know, some other...
They kinky.
Okay, slay. Where's the craziest place you
Oh
have
yeah,
had
these are all dirty.
Slay.
These are all rated R.
We haven't had sex.
Yeah,
So,
these are all about sex, and we
keep them like
physically
trying
can't answer.
Wait.
What's the funniest thing happened to you while hooking up?
We haven't hooked up ever, no. Hooking up, like, maybe we can make it not so kinky.
What was your least favorite job?
This one. I've had 2 in my whole entire lifetime.
No, honestly, my first job I hated more. Actually, I've
That's
had
a
a few
great
jobs.
point.
I've had a few jobs.
I've had 1.
I've had here.
Twice. 2.
I worked at Trails Inn. I worked at a softball concession stand. And that wasn't bad, but...
I hated TJ Maxx with a burning passion, so...
This is a green one, so it's like but it says the player on each side describes the group vacation they plan if they won the lottery.
I don't know, we're already going to the Bahamas. Paris, I really want to go to Paris.
Greece.
I'll go with you, babe.
Mamma mia, all the way.
Yeah.
That's what I want my honeymoon to be.
Just make it. I'll make sure it is. I'm not going with you, though. If you had 3 wishes from a genie, what would they be? I wonder. For my best friend to be happy.
Don't do that to me because you're
She's very unhappy. She's very unhappy.
No, I am happy.
Can she do earlier?
She's gonna let me know if she gets done before 8 or not. Girl, my stomach physically hurts and I feel like I'm about to pass out from that conversation we just had.
Babe.
I know.
You need to breathe. Problems. You need to breathe. Listen.
I have problems.
Who is most likely to swing at a piñata and accidentally hit a child?
Me.
Both of us. Where my glasses at? Damn.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. It's like clean.
What do most people think about you, but isn't true?
That I'm a bitch. I'm not a bitch.
You're not. You're not.
I'm actually very sweet.
She is.
That's funny. Okay, what moment from a past relationship made you realize it was time to move on? When he's... But you'll be okay. Who would get their own cooking show on the Food Network?
Me.
I would ace that.
We both would.
We should be partners. You make the salmon and I make the chicken. I don't know.
We should.
Chicken came to mind, so. Apparently I'm not allowed to make steak.
You can make it, but do not put ketchup on it.
Are you kidding me right now? You don't put ketchup on your Texas Roadhouse steak?
I've never had Texas
It's
Roadhouse
so
steak,
chewy. But it's so good. It depends on
what
where
are
you go.
you secretly proud of?
Making it this far in college. I'm like holding on for dear life right now.
Literally.
What about you? Same?
I know you're gonna cry, but I'm proud of you.
Ow! You bitch! Don't do that to me, I'll cry. I just bent the card. Tell us about a time you... Whoa. Tell us about a time you felt like the new kid every time I move.
Beginning of every school year. I don't know why, but I hated the beginning of the school year.
Because you didn't know anybody when you went into class.
Like, I knew the kids, but I'm like, I don't know. It was the getting lost. It was the getting lost that scared me and being late.
Right. Let's hear it.
Describe the worst photo you've been tagged in on the internet.
Anybody that
Any picture I don't post.
Right! Because they only focus on making them look good, so then I don't look good.
Do me dirty. Not
no,
you.
I do not.
Not you, but like you, whoever's taking it. If you were an ice cream flavor, what would you be?
Mint chocolate chip or cookie dough or both. I want the swirl. No, it's so good from Bronx.
On the way to Texas. Yeah, Texas. On the way to Texas, we stopped at the gas station, and inside this gas station, they had a build your own froyo.
Did you get any?
Yes.
Thank the fucking Lord. I want froyo.
Me too, but there's none around here. We'll need to go to Tulsa.
Tulsa, for sure. Okay. If you had... Oh, did you go... Yeah. If you had a superpower, what would it be? Not invisibility, because I'm very obvious.
Oh, God. Mine would
Super
be
strong.
that, like, I can... Anything I wish for can come true. That's what I like.
So you're a genie, but not.
No.
You're like a backwards genie. You're like you could think of something and it'll pop up. Yeah, you could think of something and it'll pop up. So don't think of nasties.
What is something you've seen that you can't unsee?
More like heard.
Heard.
We will not be talking about it. It makes me want to cry. Go ahead. What story from your life comes to mind when you hear Hiccup? How to Train Your Dragon.
I hated those movies.
They weren't the best, but they were
hated
bad.
them. I don't know. Something about them I hated. What's a risk you have taken that has really paid off?
Getting any man's number because no one knows how to ask me for my number.
See, none of them have paid off because we're still single.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Who would stand in line for something without knowing what it's for?
We both would.
I think we're the same.
We
secretly.
Who would look directly into an apocalypse?
What?
Who would look directly into an eclipse with no eye protection? You did. You did.
I barely did! I didn't know.
I say you. I guess they're in direct eyes.
What is something you have tried that you will never do again? Any type of terrifying. The time machine at Silver Dollar City. That was the most traumatizing roller coaster I've ever been on.
What's the riskiest thing you've seen someone do?
I don't know, probably skydive or something. I don't know.
You've seen someone skydive.
In videos. Oh jeez. Who could build a campfire
Me.
the quickest?
Me.
Probably.
Parker thinks he's the outdoorsman. I'm like, dude, we grew up camping. Don't even talk to me. What would be the title of your autobiography?
My life's a mess. But at least I have a page.
Be like,
Slay!
I may be.
The life or the struggle of having. I love how you didn't acknowledge what I said. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Your turn. I just went.
Who would get asked to leave a concert for singing too loud?
Me.
Both.
I
We
once
are
yelled
loud.
at Cooper. I was in my moody teenager phase. We went to the Imagine Dragons concert and I got mad at him and Mom were singing. Because I was embarrassed.
Say that again?
Me, Mom, and Cooper went to the Imagine Dragons concert and I was moody teenager. And I got mad at them for singing along because I was embarrassed.
That's terrible.
Yeah. What was your favorite family gathering as a child? I don't know, every.
Honestly, anytime Christmas or Thanksgiving came around, we actually had all our family together. Tell us about a time you tried to hide a mistake. Me 24/7. 24/7.
Who's more likely to become the leader of a cult? Me.
Yeah, but I bet somebody like one of her boyfriends wanted her to be or something. That's why she did it. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I don't think I myself could start a cult.
Anyways,
What's the most unusual place you've slept?
I can sleep anywhere, so I don't know. I don't know. What about you? You went camping a lot. Where'd you sleep?
The ground.
Yeah, that's a great point. What's your favorite characteristic about yourself? My eyes. Just straight
That's not a
facts.
characteristic, is it?
Oh, no. You're right. Those are like traits.
No.
No.
What's
Characteristic.
Definitely not.
I'm very loud. I'm very open. Don't get embarrassed easily.
I don't know.
I like how you could find something.
Me?
Yes. You could find something with somebody and like
I can find something in common?
yes,
Okay.
in common. I feel like you could slay that for sure.
If I was to like meet a random person, we had like an hour to talk and discover something we had in common about ourselves, I probably could.
That's what I'm saying. You could probably get along with anyone.
If you could steal one thing without being the consequence, what would it be? That's hard.
A truckload of Dr. Pepper. I mean, not Dr. Pepper. Pepsi. Screwed. I'm Dr. What are you passionate about right now? No, for real. I'm passionate about getting a man that will actually treat me right.
I'm passionate about not being scared. I'm cutting that out. When was the time your family members' habits really embarrassed you?